Hello Games, the studio behind No Man's Sky, has a new and very ambitious project in the works, and while the team was able to regain a lot of faith by sticking with No Man's Sky, the studio may be about to repeat some of their past mistakes. The untitled project in question is not a No Man's Sky sequel, but according to Hello Games founder Sean Murray during an interview with IGN, the small team is setting their sights very high. Specifically, Murray told IGN, "Similar to No Man's Sky, it's the kind of project that even if we had 1,000 people working on it, it'd still seem impossible." Now let's pump the brakes immediately, because this is the exact type of language and hype that got Hello Games into trouble in the first place during the period of time leading up to the launch of No Man's Sky. As a quick recap, basically in 2014 and the years leading up to the release of No Man's Sky, Sony platformed Hello Games and Sean Murray as a way to help drive interest in the PlayStation 4. While in development, Murray's open approach to sharing his aspirations and goals for No Man's Sky were entertaining and inspiring, but ultimately led to backlash after fans felt like their built-up expectations hadn't been met at launch. Murray gave main stage presentations during Sony's E3 showcases in 2014 and 2015, where he spoke about the game romantically, promising an infinite universe to explore and referencing a number of features like multiplayer that players either found non-existent or lacking in execution when the game finally came out. Not long after No Man's Sky released in 2016, the whole thing imploded, with outraged fans making lists of the lacking features and rushing to get refunds. In response, Hello Games went completely dark and then got to work developing a series of free patches and upgrades to make good on all the things they felt they had promised. In fact, they are still going strong with content updates and have surpassed expectations in what is one of the most fascinating comeback stories in the history of video games. A big turning point was with the No Man's Sky Next update back in 2018, but the content patches keep on rolling out. Even just this week, a new update called Outlaws is introducing complex space pirate systems, the ability to recruit your own squadron of pilots, improve space combat, and solar sail starships. The list of improvements and updates made to the game since launch is staggering. Essentially, through dedication and hard work, Sean Murray and the very small Hello Games team turned what might have been a legacy of infamy into a heroic journey. But now, with the only details we have about their next game being a bombastic quote, it's hard not to feel a little guarded or skeptical. After Hello Games' comeback success, Murray has gone on record saying that he and the studio have learned their lesson when it comes to talking about their games, but in an industry where excited or hyperbolic quotes from game developers are always going to make the headlines, we can only hope that when the official reveal or trailer does finally drop, that it comes with a lot of specific details about what the game will and won't be. Given the history of No Man's Sky and Hello Games' proven tenacity to see things through, there's no doubt whatever they're working on is probably something big and cool, but it's hard to kick the feeling that it might still take them some time to get whatever it is right, even after launch. Then again, early access wasn't as established of a concept back then or widely accepted, in 2016. So if they go that route, it certainly could change things for the better this time around. In a different interview earlier this year with IGN, Murray said No Man's Sky still isn't done by a long shot, but added, "No Man's Sky is not being held back by the next project, but neither is the new thing being slowed down by No Man's Sky." So there you have it. Let me know in the comments below if you've, returned to No Man's Sky and you've been enjoying it. Also, let me know how you're feeling about the prospects behind a big new Hello Games project. Thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll catch you in the next video right here on Inside Gaming.